Hi guys, and welcome to my channel for B-Roke Productions. My name is Bastian Rook. I'm a filmmaker from the Netherlands, and I want to try just make a vlog about how I started in movies. This episode is not sponsored by, but I'm drinking a very nice beer. I think it's Belgium. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a Triple Carmelite. It's very well known here. That's very nice. Need a bit of buzz making this vlog. Hmm. Yeah, what I said, I'm Bastian Rook. I'm 38 years old at this moment of this video where I'm making it. Just turned 38. And I started filmmaking on quite a later age. I think back in 2003 when I was still like 20, turning 21. That I bought my first camcorder and High 8 digital. Those are the big cassettes, and after those you get like the smaller ones. That was it was like quite fun. I had zero experience, so I just started just filming sketches and that kind of stuff, and it was a bit trying things out, and it was like the most film movies you make with friends. Those are mostly a bit of not the one you're very proud of. No, yeah, proud is like a bit different, but it's the very bad sketches, very like low quality production wise and acting and humor. It's all very low hanging fruit as it was then. I did had my most experience is like editing. I bought Magic Video Deluxe back in 2002 or 2001, and I started to edit with existing material, trying things out. I also had a webcam, but yeah, you're limited where you can go with a webcam. So I just filming things in the room or making vlogs and just edit that just to get to know the editing program. When the real filmmaking bug by like van I really want to make movies and I want to make them good and yeah, I got the whole experience of a real team making a film was when I went to holiday. It was in 2004, and what must say that's like I went to one the same like the same place in France every year, and it was like our second home. Like I've been there since I was a kid, and every year we make friends with people playing ping pong there and getting to know them. And the year before, I started talking to a guy who was also a bit of in the same music as I was. And every time what you do, I don't know if people from where you are familiar with this. Like when you most likely you exchange email addresses and add each other on MSN Messenger. Mostly they just stay in there. You never talk to them again, and sometimes they do, and some contact you lose it. But with this guy, just started to talk to me again in like the May in 2004 before I went to holiday there. Say I am going to the same place again, and when we went there, we met up. Me and my brother. My brother didn't actually really talk to him, but for one reason there was like a click. Like we knew, like we were brothers. Like we knew each other since we were like little. It was so strange that you can have a click like that, and felt like we knew each other for so long. And they say let's make a movie, and we first make a movie from a couple minutes. Like it was a kind of a spoof on phone booth. It was horrible. It was like it was fun, but it was completely horrible. And then the guy says, "Hey, just let's make a James Bond parody or something like that." And he thought, "Yeah, that's kind of cool idea." So we're starting asking people who were met on the camping there for, "Hey guys, you want to be in a film?" And we started to make like in a week. We started shooting scenes. We didn't have really a script. It's more like, maybe it's cool to film here, there, and we had like we thought of a red line on the way where the story was going. It was not, it was eventually it was a very terrible film, and at the time I thought it was good. So I was like, what was I thinking? But okay. But we were working on this film for a week. We shot on the place where we stayed. We shot in the village. Also like around Carrefour Juliet, you can buy fireworks around the time in the supermarket. So we bought some like those firecrackers to be the ricochet bullets and the kind of stuff. So we were thinking about, let's make some effects in. So that was it was a lot of fun. So the but it was crazy. Like even though the quality of the movie was bad, but was the whole experience. Everyone was coming to our place, seeing how is it going, and we had like a premiere at the end, and it was so much fun. From that point, I said, okay, maybe now we have to just try something else and make it better. And we did a horror comedy. We eventually remade that with a better camera later on, and the movie quality wasn't really better. It was a very stupid film, but it was fun. But the thing about this film was like other filmmakers starting making these films when they're like 30 and 14. I was already like over 20, so I had to had a bit of a late start. A couple years later, I bought a newer camera. It's a Sony, and I don't know what the name it was, but but it was a bit of a better camera. I had a smaller tape in it. I don't know what the name of that tape is. It's like, I'm not really the expert here, but we started to make a parody on Saw, and we made a whole trilogy of that. And it's still a lot of very lowbrow humor, if I'm correct pronouncing that way. And that was also a lot of fun. Like the first one is 50 minutes, second one 40, and the last one is like we we filmed it over 2 years, and it was 1 hour and 45 minutes. But it's like I don't post the links here. Those things are unwatchable and very on PC. Uh, but it was a lot of fun. It was like with the new camera, we started to try to like making actual good framed shots. Still very bad, but at least we tried, and we made more sketches. And then I felt like for yeah, this is kind of a lot of fun because I originally started as an actor. I wanted to be an actor, and I still act, but like mostly in commercials. But back then I thought it was more fun to direct people, to direct, to tell a story with a good team around you. And eventually, I during those time I made those crazy sketches. I also had an idea and concept for a short film, a serious one. So I wrote it down, and eventually. Um, Start to work on something serious. So that was that was really a lot of fun. But like I will come back to that next time. But this was actually the jumpstart of thinking. Okay, I actually want to be a director, and I have a lot of to catch up to do because I did two studies at the time, and I didn't want to go to film school back then. It's like still very tough, and the material that I had was still not worthy enough. And I'm saying for now, you're just saying that you're being modest. No. What I had was I could not send that into to the film school, but so I did. So I think okay, I'm just gonna make stuff and learn, like learning from there by making it, and that's how the journey started. But yeah, but what I say, it was a lot like from okay, this is now my deal for I'm not going to go to school for the third time if I'm getting selected. I did try it once to the HKU. It's a film school, a bit different than the traditional film school in Amsterdam. It's a bit of a school where you can go like a lot of directions, and they changed their admissions, or if that's the correct term. And I did, and at the time also like I brought in some photos for things for a photo shoot, and you had to for a photo shoot, and the theme was family, I guess, and you had to deliver a video production you made. Now I had a music video, and it was to be ashamed of at that time, but like for this is what I have, and I'll see where it takes me. And then I got denied, and also had an extra year with my study. I did at the time. I was also at the same time I was trying to get into that school. I was just finishing a study, and took me even. I didn't even finish that year. So eventually I was declined, and I had to do an extra year for that other study. So I think, okay, for now I'm going to make movies, learn on like on the way, and hopefully it gets me somewhere. And that's something I'll talk to you next time. So I hopefully this vlog made sense. I know I talk a lot and go different sideways when I'm talking. I hope you enjoy this vlog, and I'll see you the next time.